it is time for Requiem. Let's do this. A week later than I planned. Apologies. Yes, I completely missed a Movie Monday episode. I've not done that. I've not missed one in like 2 years. It's crazy. But I went on holiday. I had a day in between holidays. I didn't have time to make the video, so I just couldn't do it. But at some point, I'll do a double episode, like 2 different movies on the same night. But that's not this week. But eventually, I'll fit it in. I like to even out the numbers anyway. But anyway, we've been watching through these franchises, Aliens and Predators. I've had a good time so far. Not every movie is that great. As people did warn, it does decline after a while, but you know, there were still some great movies in it, especially the first couple Aliens movies. First Predator movie, great. Predator 2 I enjoyed. I know I say this every episode now, but yeah, I just thought I'd, you know, just in case someone's watching for the first time. Alien 3 I enjoyed. I enjoyed enough of it. I didn't think it was great, but I think I still liked it. Resurrections was alright. What else was there? Can't even remember now. But Aliens Predator I watched last week, and no, sorry, 2 weeks ago now. Actually, should have been should have been saying last week. I'm confusing you, aren't I? I enjoyed parts of it. There's some good bits in there, especially when the action starts in the second half of the movie. Most of the human characters, not great. Apart from Weaver, and I guess Arnold as well, and Donald Glover I enjoyed as well. Aside from like after the first few movies, there's no human character that's really that great. So, you know, in Alien vs Predator, I cared about maybe like 1 or 2 people, and they did last the longest, to be fair, in the movie. But still, the human characters did not, like, for half of the movie relied on the human characters, because neither the aliens nor the predators were put into action for a while. The human characters were not interesting enough, so I was just like, this is dragging too much. Then the action came, and the action was good. There was some good action in it. I enjoyed parts of it. Still wasn't a great movie, but some good battle scenes. Now we got Requiem. Apparently this one's worse. So let's see what's up. I have just watched a kid watch his dad die because there was an alien inside him, and obviously it came out of his chest, and then it came out of his own chest. It came out of the kid's chest as well. That is a very dark scene, and this is on Disney Plus. I don't particularly hate where this is going. There's not been too much action. There has been aliens attacking people. That has happened. Predators fighting aliens, not so much. But you know, the human characters, I guess, better than in the previous movie. Doesn't make the movie better, but you know, I'm a bit more invested. Like in the first one, I was kind of getting bored in the first half an hour. This one, I'm into it. It's interesting. Also, in the last movie at the end, wasn't there an infiltration of a predator ship? Right? There was an alien birthing inside a predator. What happened to that ship? There was a ship full of predators. I only see one predator in this movie as well. Did they all die? And I need that explained. We are 39 minutes in, and we finally have them fighting each other. In the second movie about them fighting each other. Why does it take so long for them to fight each other in a movie that's named after them fighting each other? But no. in the first one it was more frustrating than this, because the first one I was just like, I'm bored with this build up bollocks. This one I was a bit more into the build up anyway. But still, why does it take so long to Alien vs Predator? That's the whole point of these movies. But yeah, that fight in the sewers between one predator and multiple aliens. Why is there only one predator? That's what I'm confused about. Why is there only one of them? There's multiple aliens. One predator. Explain. I do like the effects though. Effects definitely have improved. I mean, the first few movies, they're practical, right? They looked really good. But like when they started using CGI, I think it was Alien 3 that looked very, like, really dodgy. Safe to say they definitely improved a lot after that. The effects look damn good. They're not holding back with the deaths either. People are dying. Just people that are minding their own business. People who deserve it, people who don't deserve it. innocent people guilt. Everyone's dying. Well, not everyone, but you know, it's not holding back on just people getting killed. Not many people are escaping. That's let's just put it that way. You know, it's also a question that's been asked on Reddit. Why did the Predators only send one? So I guess they sent just one then. I assumed it was just one alive. Either way, you got one. I guess that explains the title, Aliens versus Predator. I see what you did there. So this is one badass Predator to take on all the aliens by himself. I can't believe I didn't realize it until now. I was just like, there's this one alien that stands out. It doesn't screech like the other ones. It sounds grumpier. It looks bigger and it seems smarter. Seems to have some sort of hunting skills that normal aliens don't. Then I realized that's the one that came out of the Predator, isn't it? That's the Alien Predator combo. I googled it and it's called the Predalien, apparently. I don't know if that's a fan name or if that's actual name. That's the creature. Okay. Right. Okay. I see. So I guess it escaped that ship then. Somehow. Also, like, what on earth did it do to that pregnant woman? Did it plant eggs inside her? I'm so confused by that scene. It's very gruesome. This whole movie is gruesome. Yep, it planted eggs in pregnant ladies. So they'd give birth to multiple aliens. This movie is something else. They take the term hardcore to a different level. Was this allowed in cinemas? This must have been rated R, right? And it's on Disney Plus. Wasn't there an article about parents complaining about Marvel putting, was it Deadpool on Disney Plus? Do they know this is on Disney Plus? I'm just curious. Are the monsters gone? They're gone. They're not though, are they? They're out there in other planets. They really nuked the whole city. I mean, okay. That's one way to eliminate the aliens, just nuke everyone, including the people. Right. The thing is, right, we had this big final battle between this badass Predator and the Predalien. And it ends with a nuke just killing everyone. That fight doesn't have a definitive winner. Okay, so that movie wasn't as bad as I thought, but definitely wasn't, you know, great either. I did enjoy a lot of the action though. That's the main thing. It was brutal though. It was like very gruesome, very dark, definitely the darkest of the series. But yeah, still not very good, but definitely not as bad as I thought, and I still had some fun with it. Just like in the previous Alien vs Predator, with that one wasn't great, but I enjoyed parts of the action, and it's same with this one. I kind of preferred the action in this one, because like we've mostly seen action in like spaceships and, you know, random locations. We've not really seen it in a city. We have seen it in Predator 2, yes, but like not properly. Like I feel like it could have. What am I trying to say? I just feel like we could have. We needed more street fights, for example, more fights in public buildings, which did happen in Predator 2. But I feel like this one did it a lot better than Predator 2 did, even though Predator 2 is a much better movie. But yeah, like I wanted more action in like on Earth, you know, in modern parts of Earth. It's interesting. We've seen enough of the space and spaceship battles. More of the Earth stuff, which is what I'd like to see. And this movie, I think, in terms of the action, at least delivered that. So that was good. It took 40 minutes to get going, but after that, the action sped up, and you know, people died, kids died, families died, kids lost their parents. Like it was madness. The pregnant stuff was just in the maternity ward. That was interesting, to say the least. That kind of reminded me of that horrible scene in The Hills of Eyes too. I don't know why I ever watched that. That was on like TV one day at like 10 p.m. and I was like a teenager. That was a very horrifying experience. This would have horrified me if I watched this as a teenager or even a kid. But yeah, this movie was quite something, let's put it that way. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. No, 5.5 out of 10 actually. 5.5 out of 10. Yeah. So we're gonna skip the two prequels because I watched them in the cinema a while ago. Covenant and Prometheus. That comes before Covenant. So skipping those. I think next is it Predators? I think that's what's next. And then there's that 2016 movie. So not long left. We've gotten through the main ones anyway. So yeah, not long left for this series. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and see you.